Good afternoon, Team Beast, and for those of you joining us for the very first time, thank you for clicking on Beast Capacity Outdoors. I'm your leader of Team Beast, DaddyBeast, and this is refletching, or reveining, my arrow shafts from feathers. I got all my supplies for this from High-Tech Archery, your one-stop ultimate archery pro shop, located at 1912 West Commonwealth Avenue in the city of Fullerton, California. If you're not located in Southern California or Orange County area, stop online and visit them at htarchery.com. Things I picked up at High-Tech were the fletch tight platinum. It is a rubber-based fletching glue. I like that. It's a little bit easier to peel off veins and stuff when you need to replace them. Doesn't lock on there tight. Now what I'm doing right here is the fletch tight didn't come with a new tip, so I had to take the old tip from the old dried out tube of fletch tight that I had for like 10 years and remove the glue that was stuck in the tube itself, the feed tube, the glue tube, whatever, with a little pin. And then I had to pop it open and put the cap on. I do have the 300 series of the fletch veins, and I went and stripped 5 shafts of the feathers, which you can see right there in front of the boning dilemmatic fletching jig. I have to move them up like 1.5 inches or so that way the veins don't touch my face from my new anchor point. And of course, as the adage always goes, less is always more when it goes to fletching or reveining a jig, or I'm sorry, reveining an arrow. I just let the gravity take the glue down to the tube and just gonna, go through it. But I'm only doing 3. It's all in pink, fluorescent bright pink, because that's my color. Now the fletches, for those of you who don't know, are at least half the height of the feathers I'm using, and so they're pretty small. And one of the reasons why I went from the feathers to the fletch is I have on my my 2006 PSC Nova, I have a Kuka drop away rest for the arrows, and it's not as fast on the drop, and there's no adjustment really for the drop speed. It's only a $45, $50 drop away rest, so you get what you pay for, remember that. And so with it being slow, it scratches and scrapes, and yeah. But anyhow, what I do to prep these is, scrape off the old veins, the old glue, or the old feathers, that is, and the old glue, and then go through, lightly hit them with a Brillo pad, Scotch-Brite pad, that kind of thing, and then wipe them down with wet ones to get all the dust and particles off the veins, or off the shaft, that is. And the veins, I make sure they're clean and oil free, and just kind of go for it. Now, each of these veins, the tube says 5-minute clamp time, 4 to 8 hour cure time. That is one of the drawbacks of fletch type, but it took me probably about an hour to do 5 arrow shafts with 3 fletches each. And I do 1 arrow at a time. I don't do 1 fletch and then move to the next one, then move to the next one, move to the next one, like that. I do all 3 on the arrow at once and then go. Some people do one fletch per, or 1 vein per shaft, and then go back through, move the dial, put the arrows in. Yeah, I just do all three at once. I run about a minute, 2 minutes for each vein and let them sit. Sometimes 5, 4, you know, whatever. But for the most part, at the minimum, I let them sit at least, you know, 60 seconds to 2 minutes. Yes, in the background while waiting too. As you can see here, I was prepping some other stuff at the same time. We do Star Wars. We belong to a costuming club, me and Black Rose, and I had to fix her helmet for her Mandalorian kit. And so I was going to do some resin pouring to fix some thin parts in there, and well, yeah. So I figured while waiting for that, might as well do something else. Here we go, back down to some normal time here. I figured I'd do at least one full arrow at, you know, normal speed, so that way you guys can get kind of the idea of how long it takes with a single vein jig. There are some jigs out there. I don't recommend them. I just if you want to do multiple arrows at once, get a 6 arrow jig set or buy 6 jigs. You know, from the same company. Alright, what I'm doing here is just showing you the difference between the feather and the fletch, the new placement. And that's just to keep it off my cheat when I am from my new anchor point. I've had to move my feathers and veins up. So one of the other things I do to each arrow once I'm done with it is just on the very, very front, I take just the smallest amount, a drop, if that, just from the weight of the tube being upside down, and put one drop on the very tip of the veins, because you get any air up there when they're flying, it can rip them off when you're flying down range, or, you know, keeps them from getting ripped off when it hits another arrow. But quick shout out here before we end this video. You go check out Jimmy Ellis and his YouTube channel. And don't forget to stop by jimmyellis.com to pick up some Ellis Army swag. Check out Primal Outdoors and Sinistar Tree, all on YouTube. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that bell at the bottom, right next to the subscribe button as well, and that'll notify you, everybody, once we post new content up on our channels. Also, check us out on Discord. It's a live chat app that you can put onto your computer, your phone, or your iPads. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And we're going to be doing some live chats with some archery pros and stuff like that soon. So stay tuned for that. But, as always, be good, be kind, be yourself. Take somebody and introduce them to the sport of archery today. Have fun. So be good, be kind. Team Beast, all the way.